difficult balls just at the top right, the 6 green and the 15 brown. So 2 opposite balls clustered, but otherwise relatively open.
And for cut on the first shot, cut to 10. You may take the harder ball first to eliminate that. Looking for the rest. Very competent player with the rest. Got an angle for red. Not sure anything else is on from that position. It's knocked on.
I was disappointed with that one.
It's a retreat to his seat.
I think it was the right shot. I think it was the right shot. He had a clear table after that. Looks like Jack is looking at the 3 in the top right hand.
It's a nice shot.
A little bit of trouble.
Not sure if he's got the ball that he wanted to be on. It's going to be the red in the corner, I believe. I think he really wanted the 7 in the centre. Got some work to do. Awkward cueing as well.
It's a good shot.
He's still got the green at the top to go.
Still yet to
Not
gain
sure he can
control.
get to the 7. The green could be the ball. May have difficulty holding for the yellow, so it may have to come down. It's another pot, but I think he would consider that an error as well.
And for our viewers, just
In a good position.
just for your knowledge, we're playing on a very difficult table. Some tables downstairs in the main hall are proving difficult, but this one in particular is rather slippery. So long shots like the one Jack played are quite difficult to
A
manage.
very tight cut for Rory, which he achieves. Yeah, not sure he got the position that he really wanted with that one. He'd do well to clear up from here.
Taking a second
Yeah,
look here.
if indeed he wants to do a run out, it's going to take some effort.
also looking
I'm going to change tack to the orange instead of the yellow. Yeah, made it a bit difficult to get position.
Again, just demonstrating how slippery that the table can be when you hit it relatively slow on this surface.
Agreed. It could also be the pressure telling on both players. Error on both sides so far. And looks like another one. He'll be disappointed with that. Although he has covered some of the balls. It's going to be a very fine cut for Rory. Nicely done. Again, not left himself an easy shot. Cutting to the top corner as possible, or he may be on the yellow. Looks like yellow's preferred. That's a nicely taken shot. A little unfortunate to be kept onto the top cushion.
Does he have the 10? He's got some work to do, especially to try and make position on the 8 ball.
Yeah, a little short on possibilities here. Can he pull something out of the bag?
Well, he's still got the red 11 in play, but that doesn't give him much to work with to get to the 10 ball. What's he looking at here, that ball?
He may have taken an extension already. We have got time constraints on the shot. Oh, that's an excellent shot. What a shot to play at this stage of the game. Such a difficult thing to do. An extension already.
Difficult
We have got
indeed.
time constraints
To
on the
perfection.
shot.
The foresight to see that and to also get position.
Probably the only shot he could have played that would have gained him the position that he's now got.
He doesn't like something, or is he having a chuckle to himself there?
Draw up the cushion. Seems to have just left the cushion and jawed. This could leave Jakarta with a chance to finish. It's certainly an opportunity.
Taking his time here. Jack doesn't like it. He doesn't like the bridges. He often prefers to play with the Q extension. So in this instance he's taking an alternative shot to the one he was originally looking at. But the balls are fairly open here.
There's a distinct possibility to run out on the quality of these two players.
Well,
fanciing his chances now to level the score.
I think he's looking at the three is the next ball. Oh no, he's looking at the green now. Yeah, and eliminates any traffic.
Still leaving the difficult yellow till later. Choosing to opt for the red first.
A little bit of
Around
bottom right to bring it.
a little bit aside. He's going to be a key shot for the game.
Looks like he's a little bit disappointed with under hitting it a tiny bit, but it still works. Put a little bit more pressure on him.
Yeah, pressure's definitely showing.
Come on, Rory.
Oh. And shouts of encouragement from the Bangkok team as Rory steps to the table with a golden opportunity to put them two in front. Choosing the draw shot. A decent position to finish the black off. Normally a straightforward shot, but with the pressure on.
Couple of
Haiអ្វីបានជា J Snooker គឺជាក្លឹប Snooker លេខ1នោះគឺដោយសារ J Snooker បានគិតគូរពីផាសុខភាពនិងសេវាកម្មជាពិសេសយើងបានរៀបចំដោយបានគិតគូរពីភាពថ្លៃថ្នូររបស់លោកអ្នកយើងមានសម្ភារៈប្រើប្រាស់សម្រាប់ការលេង Snooker យ៉ាងសម្បូរបែបរួមជាមួយតុដែលមានគុណភាពនិងការថែរក្សាតុបានល្អសម្រាប់ភ្ញៀវដែលបានមកទទួលយកសេវាកម្មរបស់ J Snooker ជាពិសេសដោយសារយើងធ្វើការអ៊ុតតុជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃអ្នកដាក់ពិន្ទុឆ្លងកាត់ការហ្វឹកហាត់បានត្រឹមត្រូវយើងបានធ្វើការដាក់ពិន្ទុដោយម៉ាស៊ីនអេឡិចត្រូនិក J Snooker ប្រើគ្រាប់ទៅតាមស្តង់ដារពិភពលោកមិនត្រឹមតែប៉ុណ្ណោះយើងមានតុដែលមានស្តង់ដារពិភពលោក 100% ផងដែរសូមធ្វើការកក់តុរបស់អ្នកឥឡូវនេះ
Okay, now we have Alan Bothwell from the Bangkok team up against.
We've got Fernando here from the Jakarta team. The quality, I think, in both teams very good all the way down to the number 6 players.
Alan's gonna break. It's a strong break. Ball spotted. Centre pocket takes its toll. Looks like some of those balls have set up for training practice.
A straight line going across the table there.
Yeah.
That's an interesting break.
Alan taking his time as he should do to decide how to approach this. Looks like he's going to take the spots. Taking the first one with check side, back for the red. Was it an orange? I can't quite see from the colours on the screen. Yeah, orange.
Yep.
It's there. It's got the angle now to take a pick of 3 balls, really. Position's going to be crucial here. Seems to be favouring the blue in the centre. Good pot. The position isn't what he intended, I believe. Not really left him a simple shot. What can he create with this? Jakarta team looking on, hopeful.
They're going for a safety here. He is.
Trying to keep the ball safe.
Fernando up at the table now. He's got some. It's not an easy table to run out here, so he's going to have a good look and create a plan that allows him to get the green. Have a look at it, and maybe it goes in. That is the only difficult ball.
Still has options.
The ball across the table, I think that's the 11. You can take the 9 out to the right, either corner. Quite a strong shot there. Trying to gain position on either one of those 2 balls and come down to the bottom right pocket. Having a look at,
Continue leaving himself options, which is a very good strategy.
having a look at that 10 ball next. Always have to take a look at it now. Well, I'm not sure if that was the right shot, but and it didn't pan out very well. But he's left.
I think
He
the
could leave.
cue ball has been left in a difficult position for Alan to do anything with. I don't think he's possible to see the green. He's looking at it. Not sure he can get there. If he's only got the red to go for, that's going to be a possible cushion first. Oh, apparently he can see the green. Tight. Yeah, quite tight. Nearly cannoned off the strike, but unfortunately he's
Well, it's given
given
Fernando
away the
a ball
foul.
in hand. It's difficult ball at this stage, you have to say, is that green ball with the opponent's red in front of it. So can he have a look at it? And he's opted not to go for the difficult ball right now, so the question is whether he can actually look at it. He's looking at this with some draw to take out the 3 ball. He is.
He's cleared the red nicely.
Just enough. Well played.
I think he's got 3 fairly straightforward pots to put himself onto the black. The unknown is the pressure they're currently feeling.
Didn't get the draw he wanted on that slippery surface. now left with a difficult shot. He'll be thinking of his options here, and possibly one of them being a safety, given that Alan has both the 6-ball and the red ball on the side rail. What would you do here, Paul?
I think the cut will go to the bottom left corner as we look at it. I think that's the only shot on, but it's holding the white ball in the place you want for the black is going to be difficult.
It's a very thin cut.
I think he's looking at a double. I think the cut does go, but he may be looking at a double. Either way, a difficult shot. Personally, I would go for the cut because it would then cover the pocket for the time, should he not make it successfully. He's gone for the double. It's a brave shot.
It is a brave shot.
But unsuccessful ultimately, which now really puts Alan in the ascendancy, even though he's still got 4 balls remaining, 1 on the black. Not sure that green might be straight in the corner. It's not an easy run out. He's going to have to take it very carefully. It's a nice pot into the corner with the green. He's got to also consider to get onto the red, because that's also not an easy shot. Needs to be on correctly for the pink to gain access to the red. I think he's made the angle, would have been a check side. It's well played.
Very well played. This should all be relatively straightforward and natural positions here.
Straightforward push through, and he's there. He's got a bit of a draw to be on the black, possibly for the centre pocket. Would be the easier shot, being on the cushion. And he's drawn it well back. Maybe a little too far.
He can still
Potable in either pocket, but not simple by any means. With both Bangkok and Jakarta trailing the Ho Chi Minh team, puts even more emphasis on the need to win this game and win it by a margin. Unfortunately, the pressure is told.
And these are the difficult choices. You're either looking at a safe, or you're looking at going for the ball here. Going for the pocket.
I think if it was me, I would play safe, but
I think that was his choice.
I'm not sure what he's going to do.
I think he's chosen the safe here.
Yeah, the safety's there, and he's played it well. He's played it well. Would it be a top cushion and attempt for the pot? Or will he just try and play to make sure he doesn't give away a foul?
It's sitting close enough for it to drop. Still a little bit of work.
I think it will be an excellent shot to be able to pot it from there. I think he would be happy for it to be safe without giving a foul. Which he has done. I think he's pulled that off. But it may be that the ball will sneak into the centre pocket, giving position onto the black. That's what he seems to be looking at. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Made it a little bit awkward on the black, but I'm sure that'll be just a formality for him. So Jakarta should be pulling one back now. So bringing the score back to 2-1 to Bangkok. And they will go again with Fernando to break.
it's back to the frame here, and Fernando's taken a break, and nothing down. I believe it is an open table.
I think we've seen a number of dry breaks on this TV table already, even though it runs quite quickly. It's a nice first shot from Alan. And these middle ones, if he's going to go for the middle, it's very, very tight for the middle pockets. We've seen this at the competition in Phnom Penh. The middle pockets are very tight on all the tables. Very successful on this occasion. He seems to be in confident mood, which is good.
A little cluster of balls which are grouped together with two stripes and two solid balls, but I think you might be able to break them on the next shot. You went a little bit high up.
Yeah, that's not really what he intended, I believe. Maybe expecting better from that.
That certainly makes things challenging now to break up that cluster of the 9 ball and the 14 ball that he's got tied
You
up.
have to put a lot of side on that blue shot to bring it back. He does so.
He does well.
Won't manage to break the pack.
Well, that might be.
Yes, but I'm not sure he's on the corner pocket ball. So that's again going to be a rather difficult shot.
Oh, he doesn't have anything really potable
The
there.
ball will go. Whether it's the middle or the bottom, I can't quite tell from this angle. In the middle it's going to go, is it? It looks to be not.
And he's played.
And he overcut it to the middle, so it would have gone.
He's left the cue ball
Left
in a
it
good position there.
relatively safe, yes.
So a two-way shot working favourably for Alan there. Fernando's got some things to think about.
The team captain in the shot there. Tim. For Bangkok. What's Fernando going to do here? There are options. They tried to play safe. Has he covered them all?
Not too bad though.
I
There's
think
not,
he's done a reasonable job. I don't think there's a ball that's possible. A cannon may be possible. There's a possible cannon to the bottom left corner. But it may be too tricky to take on.
I think Alan will be looking to put the cue ball in a safe spot again, which he does.
Chose for safety. Probably the best option. Can be a little like a game of chess, this one.
His first shot
Yeah, there's
is
a
an important shot.
nice opening for the blue in the centre.
If he gets that, you'd think he has a good possible run here.
Nicely executed. And nicely for the red.
Pot. Again, as you can see, the ball does run.
Come on now.
pockets here again.
Well,
Demonstrated
an
on that
opportunity to take the frame if he can get the position. I'm not sure that's particularly favourable to get on the next ball.
shot. Very good cueing action on the last shot from Alan there.
It's a big draw on this one. And he's clipped the edge of the centre pocket, which was rather fortuitous, but leaves him quite a tight angle for the corner. But if he can achieve it, the black will go and the game will be his. It's going towards the corner. It's going to sit in the jaws. What can Fernando do to bring himself back in?
Fernando also taking his cue extension out to play this shot. He's got a little bit of work to do. It's his first ball. Oh, and he's,
It's going to make for awkward cueing. Yellow would probably be favourite here. And they try and play the shot with a part of caution. Maybe snookering on.
was a difficult ball to cue over, and must have taken a foul along the way.
Well, it's certainly handed the ascendancy now to Alan, and this well could be framing an opportunity to put the game 3-1 in Bangkok's favour. They certainly need it after struggling in the last round.
It's well played. And as you got the angle,
the angle's covered, and they may have to tap it into the middle. Maybe it does go past. Yeah, looks like he's got an angle. Well played.
well played. 3-1 to Bangkok. Welcome back. Starting the third match.
Bangkok lead in Jakarta by 3 frames to 1. Joe to break now. Joe Riato, one of the team sponsors. Joe runs the Sportsman Bar in Bangkok, major sponsor for the Bangkok team.
And a wonderful bar, I must say.
It was the venue for last year's APC.
And so we've got Daisuke of Jakarta on the table now. Daisuke from Japan. One of the wonderful things about this tournament is that you get expats from all over the world representing the cities that they live in.
I have to agree with that sentiment. There's some fantastic people here.
So, Daisuke on the table, and he has a clear run of balls. I think it's just a matter of control of the cue ball to get to the right positions. All his balls are free.
He's made a nice job of that one. Gives him lots of options for the next shot.
You'd have to say his most difficult ball at this stage would be the 2-ball, but it does go into 2 different pockets, but he has some traffic to get around to make sure he gets a clear shot on that too.
A shot in the middle may give him that if he chooses to take it at this stage. Don't think he will. I think he'll probably go up the top for the first one. And indeed, yep, the yellow's in play. Again, the position he's in, there's only one ball that he can't play of his own.
I'd imagine he should take the low risk shot of going across for the side pocket with a 3-ball there. Well, I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, low risk shot, but it wouldn't give him the position that he requires to continue the break. Just jawed. It was unfortunate, but I don't think his position was particularly strong anyway. I think he actually managed to snooker himself at that point, so probably fortunate that didn't actually go in. So running the ball down the cushion, to great effect.
Lovely
Put himself
come
onto
back.
He needs to work out where these are going to go. His mind will be running at 100 miles an hour.
Again, it's that middle cluster that we're looking at with the 3 balls. It may prove the most difficult, but these balls are more
Also,
open.
the green's quite difficult as well because he has to go at the top with it as it's covered to the bottom by an opponent's ball. He doesn't have the angle for the other one at the top to move it.
Going long here.
He may draw it back to then take the green after. Yep, that's his choice. But again, he's in a position where queuing could be difficult. So he may choose the option of a middle, but I think he needs to move that green. It's going to be awkward. It's a very difficult shot.
But this is the crucial shot. He's got the 11 up the top, the 11 red after this.
The team will be willing him on.
A lovely shot.
He's got it. No, it jawed at the end. It was jawed. It was a good effort. Does leave Daisuke an opportunity to clear. However difficult it may look.
And again,
Players at this level can usually predict where the white's going to go. choose to take the blue out in this shot.
He's got some options here.
Looks like he's getting ready for it, but I'm not sure the position is excellent from that shot. He would be able to get on either ball, but both of those shots would be then difficult to get on the last one.
Oh, he's going for that, which is a little bit of a surprise to me.
So the weight needs to be correct on this. So the position of the yellow ball means he's going to be taking the 7 down the cushion. Probably with top right to come back round. Made all the harder by having to use the rest. Never a player's choice. Even more so with the heightened rest.
That's an interesting choice to use the horn there.
But to attempt right hand side on that one with the higher rest is very difficult. But he's pulled it off. That's a lovely shot.
There's a lovely shot. He's done well.
For players at this level, this should now be a formality, but pressure is still there.
Indeed.
And you know, whilst you're trailing 3-1, you know you need to make it. Teammates are willing you on. That really adds to the pressure. And trust me, these players are feeling it. I've seen that throughout the day.
Looks like he's looking at a draw here.
That's a lovely pot.
Taking a good look at that 8, taking his time. He knows that this ball is very critical.
He may well take a time extension for this one because it's still taking his time, which is entitled to do. Any good coach will tell you take the time that you need to prepare yourself. A very important shot. Well done.
Very well executed there, Daisuke. Back again for the second frame of this matchup with Daisuke coming back to break after a very good pot on the black ball to finish the game there.
Very close to a scratch in the centre, but goes forward with a ball potted.
That is a difficult table there. It's a good break with pot, but difficult table. We could say a lengthy chess match here.
That cluster's going to take some working out of the centre. Working out his angles and how to distribute those balls in the centre cluster to their various pockets.
Not sure if this ball in the side will give him that angle.
Is he going to go for the angle now with a bit of bomb? I think he is. That is screwing in. Not sure that's come out the way he would have wanted. I don't think any of those balls still pop. Now I think he's only got the red in the corner to play for.
I don't think he can punt that ball, can he?
I believe the red in the corner will pop. Fine cut, I don't think it will pop.
That's the only choice he really has. The other is to play a safety here, but with the 2-ball wide open there on the bottom, I don't think there is a safety to play.
He may even choose to put a bit of right on side on this ball to try and move the pack again. If the angle's there to do it. And he does so, and again doesn't really get what he wanted. And now his options are even more limited. And a cushion shot to boot. I actually don't think the pot is onto the top either, so I think he's out of options for potting the ball this time.
Wow.
I don't think there's any safety available. The only one I could possibly see is to the top right. I'm not sure that goes past. But it seems to be a gap from the angle I'm looking at.
I think what he may be thinking now is,
I
well,
don't think he's got many options, to be honest. He's tried to play it safe.
yeah,
I think he's only succeeded in putting his own ball safe.
there's limited options there, but he's done the best he can to give his opponent a difficult shot. An attempted cube ball on the top rail, but Joe still has the side pocket with a 7-ball, I believe.
Yes.
And with Daisuke actually making several attempts to try and uncluster that collection of balls that originally were there from the break. He's opened up the table somewhat.
When you go for a break into the cluster, you do need a slice of luck to go along with it, and he failed to get any on the 3 occasions that he went into them. Joe now with a possibility. All the balls will go. There's no difficult balls there as such. Most difficult probably being the one next to the black.
That's the 3-ball, which I think he's certainly being on his mind.
This one looks a little straight. Yeah, I think it was. Option 2, centre or the top. The centre might be the one. Looking at following the brown into the top right after. Seems to be the one.
Now His balls are all open with the exception of that 3. He must be thinking about how am I get to that 3.
Didn't quite get the angle he wanted on the 7, but he's still there. And again, we see these. If you don't get the angle correct on the previous ball, it makes the next shot that much harder. It seems to be what's happened here.
He hasn't,
Not so happy with himself on that one, I think.
well, hasn't left an easy shot for his opponent either here.
Though I don't think there's a pot on. He would have to produce something special to get a pot from here. Doubling the top ball either way. The 2 in the 10 to look really tied together. He's checking the angles to see where it will go. Maybe the second of the 2 will go in the corner, but
Hard to tell here.
that would be. I think that's what he was looking at, but I'm not sure that's an option. By going directly into them, I think they're going to can into the black anyway, which could be dangerous.
That does free up the 3 ball, which may work against him. There are the 2 balls that we're talking about. Just clustered together. That proves difficult. I don't think there's any possible way.
The safety I would think would be the one on the top cushion, to double down and leave the white on the top cushion. He seems to think something's going to happen here. He looks a little disappointed, but I'm not sure what he really expected from that.
And he has opened up Joe's balls.
Joe looks set to continue the clearance. They're not easy. It's going to do quite a draw shot on one, I believe, if the way he's going.
It's well done to get to the 3.
He
on
may
the
just
bottom.
draw that back for the pink, and then a simple cut on the black into the corner. Saying simple, they're actually very hard shots.
Just having a look at the angle on the 4 there.
But at this level, Joe was back in his own bar. I'm sure he'd consider this just a formality. But on this table, in this competition, we've seen that isn't always the case.
Again,
Checking the angle on the black.
checking the
He
angles.
knows what he's got to do. Whether he forces the ball over and back for it, or just rolls it through and hopes to hold for the black. Maybe use power and go over and back, I'm not sure. Yep, the power went for, and unfortunately he's scratched. That leaves Daisuke a fantastic opportunity to finish, to draw the game level.
I'm very surprised that Joe took that option, actually. It was
Maybe
quite
use power
impressive.
and go over and back, I'm not sure. He needed to come all the way
Yeah, the
over and
power
back
went
for
forward.
black, because
Unfortunately,
I don't
he's
think he could
scratched.
hold for on the pink. The white would have gone too far and lost the black, so I think that's why he did it. But he also put a draw onto it as well.
Now, Daisuke's turn at the table to check the angles. Thinking about how he's going to get to his black.
It's hard to imagine the pressure that these players feel at this stage. That's a nice shot. It's a great weight. I'm sure he'll be feeling better about it now. Be quite surprised if he takes that one first. The 9 ball would be a much better opportunity, I would think, with a bit of draw. That's all we needed. That's a good shot. Now it should be just a simple roll through the ball and black into the opposite corner.
Players do take their time, but they are on shot clocks here.
This come over a little bit hard. Yeah, he was. I think it didn't need to be quite so hard as that. Didn't need to hit the black to have the position. But he's pushed it towards the pocket, still leaving a golden opportunity to bring the score level. I'm sure Joe will be feeling majorly disappointed at this.
Right, yes.
It's interesting to see those customs. Given the slippery surface, you think that the balls would actually spread out a bit more.
It's quite a nice spread. There's a possibility of a run out. If it goes in his favour, I think he can do that.
Nice out.
Yep, one of the difficult balls is now available to him. Red in the centre, or
Two different balls about between 9 ball and red 11. I think it's red 11.
can draw it back, he can get rid of both the balls. It's really sorting it out now. There's quite a strong possibility of a clear up.
That was a difficult shot. He was so close to killing it. That's the real.
The danger we see is what we've probably seen all day, that if you go for the clear up and you don't quite manage it, your opponent then has a golden opportunity.
Yes. Absolutely.
So he's got to be absolutely focused on what he's doing.
Could certainly be a reason why the battery's
Nice out. Yes, I will.
Yes!
It didn't. Surprising. Yeah, we can't see. We can't see. Just welcome back. The second frame of the fourth match. Jakarta leading 4-3, and Elwin breaking and putting the ball in.
Your voice? Testing your voice in the microphone.
Elwin potting the 7 ball there. He's got quite a number of open balls. Could be looking to run this out.
Change positions now, so that you able to tell the spots from the strikes. It's when you're using it, very difficult to do that.
Still got some angles to work with here. Not the easiest or straightforward of runouts, but he has the opportunity. Very important match here. This will take Jakarta to 5-3 if he does go through. It's a very nice pot, but it's going for a difficult cut into the bottom corner pocket. It's a reverse cut. Very good attempt.
Beautiful.
He does partially lock up the corner.
Favour in this frame.
Now, Steve with a very good opportunity.
Recovering from quite an overnight illness and missed the first 2 sessions this morning. Recovered well.
Good job, Steve.
It's also tying up the yellow. I've been happy with that. Chooses to try and leave it till later.
Ooh. I think that's what he was looking at.
Can you change much?
That is possible, Darwin. There's a safety on, but it's quite difficult to achieve.
Maybe.
Pass slightly. No, I don't think he's going for the safety. I think he's
players.
That's a good shot, but I don't think he'll be happy they left a possible double for the blue. Will he take it on? If he takes it on, he frees up the yellow, which may allow Steve to clear up. So there's a lot of pressure on this shot.
He's thinking about it, but I don't think he has any other option. He can't really get around to the green 6-ball. So he's just checking his angles to ensure that
He's called the pocket. This is a key pot now. He's opened up the angle a little bit too much, but what will Steve do? The obvious option would be the yellow first division, which would then leave the other two balls in the corner where the green is, followed by the black. But they're tough shots, especially at this stage.
he's shaking his head. He doesn't like something there.
Steve's probably fully aware he's going to go for the crossover. Cross the ball to the opposite centre pocket. It's a hard shot. I thought he called the other pocket. It was a nice shot. Oh, I do apologise. I thought he tapped the middle pocket on the way past. He'd obviously inferred to the referee it wasn't. Now it's a matter of formality, and Steve can now bring the match level back at 4-4. Well done, Steve. Great recovery from his sickness this morning. He's in fine form. Bangkok team seem very happy about this. Yeah, every game, yeah. Now we have David Dennison, commonly referred to by his friends as Didi. And Didi will indeed break. Didi's a fluent Thai speaker. Can converse with the natives. Very well indeed.
Up against one from Jakarta. Again, two very good players who are going to the table. And the score now at 4-4 with 2 matches to play. You can see how tight it is here.
Balls are well split.
It's a very good break.
But again, it's still dry. On this table that runs so fast, it's amazing the number of dry breaks we've had.
It is an interesting table. I don't think there is a clear run out.
I think stripes would be preferable.
Stripes look preferable indeed.
That seems to be what Juan is going for. Bit of an error there from Juan, and
Just rattling out of the
a
pocket.
slip up that Didi may wish to take advantage of to try and better his position on the table. Because the spots are not in very good order at the moment. That's a nice pot, and navigated around the opponent's ball as well. Pink may be good in the corner. Certainly opening up the balls for him. But a lot of work to do.
What would he be looking at here to get out of his? Well, that was it.
He really developed the balls well, but unfortunately the pot didn't go to plan. But he's certainly in a better position now. One has the opportunity, however, to turn the tables. The one difficult ball there could well be moved in the first shot. Can't quite see from this position if it will pass. Obviously it doesn't, because I think he would have taken that first.
One end of the table, he does have a difficult 9 ball. The yellow ball stuck next to the green 6 in 2-ball cluster. And he has to get past the 2-ball and the 8-ball if he wants to go to the bottom. So he'll be thinking about that there in terms of how he breaks that up.
People arrive sick and they make everybody else sick. They arrive sick. Then 2 days later, everyone else is sick.
He does
Yeah.
well. Really left here. Sounds that much. I'm not sure if you can see 13 across the table there to the side. Taking a look at his options. Take it out. Just make contact.
Looks like one has heard of Steve's sickness and decided to wear a mask.
He does make contact and hit the ball.
So ball in hand for Didi. The opportunity to go ahead in the game.
Very good pot there, taking out his problematic ball. There's a clear run here.
Need to get a very slick operator of a pool cue. Great cue action. Looks like he's on the home straight. Just got to make sure I position this one, which is a little bit tricky. That performs. Oh, but the position was good. Unfortunately, the pot was not. But that turns the tables yet again.
Looked like he just rushed that shot.
I believe so. But when you're in the groove, then you tend to sort of play a little bit quicker.
Now, while at the table, thinking about firstly how he's going to get to the 9 ball, which is problematic because he doesn't have many pockets to choose from. And then finally, he has to think about where he's going to put the 8 ball. Given the
Yeah, it certainly has a dilemma. Whether he could whether he can go up and down and try and he's played it relatively softly. I thought he might try and go up and down and plant the yellow opposite.
he's certainly taking his time to think about how he approaches this.
Yeah, I'm just checking the angles for the yellow. It doesn't go anywhere through. So this is going to have to be a very good positional shot. And he's caught the jaw, unfortunately. That's unfortunate because I think that was headed for a good position.
Certainly don't think that's what he was planning. Very unfortunate.
Probably now going to be looking at safety or a cut to the right. The cut to the right could be on because the pocket is covered by 2 other balls, but difficult shot either way. And he's taken a chance, but I don't think it's come off. DD now with a fairly simple couple of pots to take the frame. Just doing his yoga for a second. Formality on the black, we believe. And a cheer from the Bangkok team coming soon. The same. You remember, yeah? Because Manila were ahead for a long time, weren't they?
Back to the second frame of the 5th match with 1 breaking. Very strong break there with 2 strike balls going in.
Multiple balls potted, which is what you would expect on a fast table. Not been the case today, though.
You know, he has some choices here. Everything is open. The only problem is going to be the 9 yellow ball, which is tied up with the black.
Player of his ability, I think he'll get around that. Just checking it already. Not sure that's the right angle, but
Not sure that's what he wanted, but
lots of options available to him still.
accidentally kissing that 7 ball.
He's potting well.
Does well to recover for position as well.
That will be a position to take the yellow, but I think it's covered by a spot at present. Needs a bit of check side on this, I believe. Which he's done. Will he be on the yellow? I think
Does he have
he's
the...
checking it. If he is on the yellow, I think he will be looking at a clearance.
Does he have the
Can't
position?
quite see from here if he is or not. He's
having a good
double
look.
checking it. It's a possibility. What's your opinion, Mike?
I think he chose the ball there. I think he might have just made his position a little bit better. Problem is, he's got to try and bring it back for the 8 there.
That's where the black will go now. Oh, he's played that nicely.
Played that very nicely. Played that very
To the appreciation of the Jakarta team. And right, he's rightly so. It was a nice. Is it one more now? One more now, Oscar, yeah?
One more, Oscar. Back to the table for the final match of this game, Bangkok versus Jakarta, with Oscar from Bangkok and Arta of Jakarta coming to the table for their first match. Paul, how do you see this playing out? We're currently at 5-5.
Oscar has a long history with playing in the APC. Very reliable player. Although I think he needed medical attention at the last event.
Seems like quite a number of your players requiring medical attention.
It's quite so.
You might have to switch up the restaurants you're eating at there.
The age-old question remains, does the bar have enough beer? So Oscar to the table. Surveying his options. Made a decision and made a first nice pot, nice and clean. Pocket is a bit busy down by the blue, but I think everything will go. It looks like he's going for a difficult cut in the middle now with the pink. That's not easy. Middle pocket's proven to be very difficult lately, but he's made it.
He's done well to create positioning for his 7 there. With a nice touch.
He should be able to take the 7 and go round for the red or the green, depending on position. He's got the position, but unfortunately the 7 didn't go.
Perhaps caught in mind, or in 2 minds rather, around how he was going to come back.
You're giving him too much credit.
Taking a little bit of focus away. The one thing I did learn early when I was playing myself in the early days of this competition at the APC was to give your opponents the respect.
He's still got a difficult ball, 2 difficult balls to be honest. Blue covering his 1 down the cushion. He's got the brown on the top as well, so limited shout for a clearance from there, I would think.
Let's see how he does. I'd imagine he has to use.
He hasn't got the angle really to move the blue. If he can come further down the angle, he can use his ball over the pocket to move the blue out, to free his other ball up. What's his choice going to be? He decided to clear the blue out the way. I don't like the blue being there, so I'm going to move it. So now it's up to Oscar to see what he can use. He's got the 3 balls. Tactical decision to pop your opponent's ball. Going for the double. It's not an easy shot. I would think it's going to be the red. Unlucky, that was very close. Now, the ascendancy now falls to Arthur.
Oscar's just taking his chance there, but he did have to take a little bit of risk if he wanted to clear out the table. Now he's giving his opponent an opportunity. That ball sitting up on the top rail where his body is just hanging over is the most difficult ball.
What are you trying to say? So Oscar with the opportunity to retaliate. Straight green into the corner.
That's a nice
If he can
pot.
follow that up with the red and run the white down the cushion, clear up could well be on. And he's done that nicely. Now it's just a case of making sure the position on the black is clear. I'm not sure which way he's going to go because he's travelled a little bit too far. So he's going to have to work on the angles now to make something for the black. Check side or round the angles. He's done a bit of check on it.
Sits there nicely for him.
Come up with a good possession. Oh, and one of Jakarta's balls drops. Well played, Oscar. Shanghai.
Well, the Bangkok team certainly.
Sorry, I
now-
stitched you up there.
That's all right.
He'll like that. If he hears that back, he'll like that,
Well, we've taken our time to sort of try and figure out whether we need to be
Quite slow.
polite or.
I think we've got to make it a bit more joke. We're being too serious. I
We
think.
are.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are. So, welcome back to the last frame in this match, Bangkok versus Jakarta, and it has gone pretty much as we expected. Very close match. Bangkok 6, Jakarta 5. After breaking there and also potting a ball. And he's got some options here. Choosing to take the smaller balls.
A bit of a rash shot there to leave Oscar an opportunity to get in. Whilst Oscar's playing, we've just had news in a report that the designer for the Bangkok Heat team shirts have just been arrested by the fashion police.
Well, the yellow is a significant colour, of course, in Thailand. Gold, I should say, rather.
Yeah, they like the gold in Thailand. Where there's quite a Dutch theme in the Jakarta team.
Hence the orange.
Famously, Graham Taylor of the England football team said, "Do I not like orange?" So, Oscar looking to put the frame to Bangkok's advantage to make it 7-5 and give
doing well
Bangkok a
here.
glorious victory.
He's doing well here. He's got open balls everywhere, and if he uses a 13 last or a 15 as it may be, no, the 13 orange in the middle.
It's his difficult ball.
I don't think that's a good leave. Oh, he's got the 9 in the middle there that he's
In the
looking
middle,
at.
maybe, yeah. Or is it going to the top? Right, there you go. That's a nice shot.
Oh, he's playing
He
with
needs to get onto
confidence.
the orange, which is going to be difficult.
He's playing with confidence.
That's a beautiful position. Not sure that he can stun the ball being so close, but if he can stun the ball at the same time and hold for the black, it'd be perfect.
Might have to go back and forth.
He'll enjoy that. Unfortunately, it seems Andrew, the black has
And he's left.
That's where you want to be.
He's left his opponent the 5 ball and opened up the rest. I'd imagine that is going to be the opportunity that Arthur needs for Jakarta to bring it back to square for this match. Makes the first ball.
These are all on. It's just a case of holding the position for each one, taking your time and playing it out. Will anything get in the way of his success?
You are also on camera as you as you stand and make the animations. As well. Well played. Well played. Is he confident enough to play it through, or is it only the option of a potential safety?
Fortunately, it's covered. It's going well so far.
He's done well.
He's made a slightly out of position. Should still be okay, but each time it gets a little bit harder.
Inching closer.
To the climax. That's a superb shot. Gives him the opportunity to take a little bit of screw. Draw if you're American, but
Depends which way you like it, really.
it looks like it's going to be a 6-6, which is a fair result.
I think so.
Jakarta and Bangkok, the oldest rivals in the competition.
Beautiful.
And we did that, didn't
I mean, that was great.
we? We must do that again sometime.
Fantastic. Great match. Great match.
Great, nice.
Thanks to all for viewing.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.